And now, another exciting episode of As the River Churns.
Maybe we need somebody else to do that intro. Well, happy Friday afternoon, everyone. Today is Good Friday.
I know.
It's funny. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting into the spirit of Easter this year. And I think it's just because there's so much else going on.
Yeah,
And
right. Our minds are just kind of overwhelmed with
I don't know if the rest
else.
of you feel this way, but it's a little surreal. I mean, to be honest with you, it's hard to think about on Sunday about going, not being able to go. Uh-oh, somebody's got bad feedback here. That's me.
I think it's Whitney.
So it's a little hard. Yeah, we'll try not to move here. So it's a little hard thinking about not going to church on Sunday. And, you know, I think our church is going to have our pastor. We're going to be doing some sort of live webcast or whatever. And that'll be great. But, you know, I think we're all missing that social interaction, that touch, you know, that kind of thing. And so, you know, it's just we're all in this together, obviously. We're all in this together. Yep. So the photo of the day, that was new residents, right?
Yes. That just moved in this week, Charlie and Susan Himes, and they were waving to us from their window.
Yes,
so
from the window.
Yes. That was the safest way they could do that.
Yes.
So,
we
welcome them to the community.
They've started their quarantine time, so like everybody else will be as they go into there. So.
Absolutely.
All right, and our special guest today, I think nobody knows who this person is. It's next to me. I don't know. We might have to do a formal introduction of Whitney Ariza. Yeah. You know, I've gotten so used to calling you Whitney Ariza now. I've almost forgotten your other formal name.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
How about
Sometimes
you?
I answer the phone and I'll say, "Good afternoon, Whitney Levins," and catch myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Not very often, but every now and then. And sometimes I'll go back to my maiden name of Johnson.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's way back.
Johnson, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's something I didn't remember. Johnson. Okay.
Yep.
Well, good deal. All right. Well, I think we want to start out, as we typically do, with the trivia question, right?
Yes. So the trivia question today, once again from Richard Hunt. This was a good one. High Point was named for being the highest point on the North Carolina Railroad between two cities. What were those cities? So we need you to name both of the cities. High Point was named for being the highest point on the North Carolina Railroad between two cities. What were those cities? So Michelle is ready with her phone, so you can call her at 336-389-4103. I almost forgot for a second, Tom. It was a mental block there. 336-389-4103.
Oh, she's running out of the room.
She ran out of the room, so somebody's calling.
Doesn't mean they have the right answer, but she's running out of the room. It's always a good sign.
And we have a good prize today.
What is the prize? I see there's no wine today.
I'm going to have Whitney mention what the prize is, because this is close, near and dear to her heart right now.
Very near and dear to my heart. The prize today is a basics box, a back to the basics box.
Ooh.
This one does not have any meat in it, though. Normally your basics box would, but we have an extra today, and it's the fruits and vegetables that are in the box for you today.
And eggs, milk, and juice?
Eggs, milk, and juice as
so
well.
It's a great box. So
it is a good box, so good luck.
Awesome.
And I think that is me when I move.
I think it's you. I can get you a handheld.
All right.
One moment.
Let's do it.
Well, while you're doing that, Lisa, I'll go ahead and do the update about the coronavirus. So, as typical, I'm getting this information. It's put out once a day by North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services. So, as of today, which is Friday, April 10th, there have been 57,645 completed tests done in North Carolina. Of that 57,645, there is 3,908 confirmed cases, which is 6.7%. So that's actually down a little bit than what it's been running the last couple of times that I've been looking at this. So that's good that the percentage is down a little bit. Just an interesting note about this. As of yesterday, this is kind of amazing to me. As of yesterday, we have actually added almost 10,000 completed tests between the result from yesterday to today. That's a lot of tests completed.
A lot of tests.
And the number only went up between the 2 days by 250 completed case or positive cases. So that's like 2.5%. So that's good. I think we're getting more tests in. I know that the tests are coming back faster now, so I think the labs are catching up, and they have that rapid test that's out there. I think we're starting to see some of the effects of that. So, so that's really good. But as of today, we have 423 North Carolinians that are in the hospital currently, which is still running about 11% of the total confirmed cases. And unfortunately, from yesterday to today, we've increased deaths by 9. We're at 74 deaths here in North Carolina. And then I took this as good news as well. Guilford County only went up 2 cases between yesterday and today. We went from 125 to 127. Forsyth went from 105 to 111. Mecklenburg has 906 cases today. Wake has, and this is the counties, of course, 391. Durham has 259, and then Orange County has 104. And we've been hearing about Orange County because I think there's a nursing home there that has that we have since found out has an outbreak. And I believe that was 60 plus cases between residents and staff there. So again, our hearts and our thoughts go out to those that have lost loved ones or that have loved ones that are struggling right now in the hospital. You know, we should all need to be praying for them at this point. So that's an update on the coronavirus at this point.
Okay. Well, we have a lot of other updates today, Tom, so
yes,
we're going to start going through some of these. With Sunday being Easter, there's a special Easter meal planned, and if you look at your menus, it's actually on the hot bar menu that you have, and you're going to follow the same call-in times and the same pickup times for Easter lunch. But during lunch, there's going to be a couple special additions. So for the meal on Sunday at lunchtime, it's, let's see, for the meats, it's ginger apple pork or beef tenderloin, cream of asparagus soup, blue cheese salad, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, roasted cauliflower, steamed asparagus, assorted rolls, black forest cake, and then the special dessert, if you'd like to order this, is a cheese blintz, and that's $2 extra if you want to have that, which sounds amazing.
Yes.
Cheese blintz. It's 2 blintzes with berry sauce, so that sounds great. And then the special appetizer is a shrimp cocktail, and that's 6 shrimps with the cocktail sauce and lemon, and that's $3. So when you call in for your lunch order, you would also request those items in addition to whatever else you want to pull off of that menu. And we also have the everyday items available as well. For some reason, if you don't like the idea of the beef tenderloin or the pork, you could also order other items as well. And we did have a couple people ask, are we open for Easter supper? We have supper hours, and it's the same hours as we had before, but we don't have the special shrimp cocktail and the blintz during the supper time. It's just during the lunchtime.
So you want to eat Easter lunch?
You do. You do. Yes. Yep.
And Lisa, how does one get a container big enough for all these items?
I think they might have to put it in 2 containers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, but it sounds like an amazing meal.
Wow, it looks fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and then Lisa, we got some pretty cool things that are getting ready to get started next week. I think we got good news today from a lot of different perspectives. So
yes.
I think the first one, and I think the memo's already out about this.
It is. We put it out yesterday about the housekeeping services.
Yeah. So this is pretty cool. I think you all have heard about our clean team, and we have 4 housekeeping employees who have now been tested and cleared of the COVID-19.
Right.
And so we have been housing them here in our guest suite and our staycation, and we've asked residents now that would like to have a modified cleaning service to let us know that. And I think there's a number they're supposed to call, Lisa, is that right?
There is, yes. So they're supposed to call by noon on Sunday. The 336-389-4116. So if you want to be added to the clean list, you would want to go ahead and call that number. And once you call one time, we're adding you to the clean list, and then going forward, we'll just keep putting you on the calendar. We're hoping we can do this every other week.
Yep.
Be able to provide this service. It all just depends on participation numbers. So that's why just call us that one time, and we'll go forward from there with the schedule. May not be the same day or time each week that we're able to schedule this, but we'll make sure to get you on the calendar for that. And it's a modified cleaning. So it's vacuuming, cleaning of bathrooms, kitchens, trash removal, and changing bed linens if that's desired. Some people have asked us, Tom, you're asking us to leave the home when you're cleaning our accommodation.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, we obviously don't want our staff to be intermingling with you at this point for your safety and for theirs as well.
Sure.
So when we say not be at home, that doesn't mean you get in your car and you leave the campus. But what it does mean is, if you have a balcony or if you have a garage or
Right.
you have, if it's a nice
Patio.
day and you want
Sure.
to take a walk outside for a half hour,
Sure.
then these are all great things to be able
Right.
to do.
Right.
So
And it is about a half an hour cleaning time, so they're not going to be there long.
that's right.
But that just helps our team stay clean.
Yeah.
And be able to focus on the tasks. It's hard sometimes to be able to focus with so many people in the home too. So.
I think, Lisa, we've asked if they have like a specific instruction that they want for the housekeepers, that they write a little note and leave it on
Absolutely.
the kitchen countertop.
Right,
I think so
right.
that the staff.
So that's where our team will look first off, is on your kitchen countertop if you have special instructions.
But we need your help. Obviously, this is a very special type thing that we're doing. But it's only as good as you all help us make it. What I mean by that is, if you're sick or you're quarantined or you've been off campus for the last 14 days, we do not want our housekeepers coming in there. It defeats the purpose for having them come in there by doing that. And so, especially if you're sick, please tell us ahead of time so that we can make sure that this clean team doesn't come in. We don't want them to get sick and then in turn get somebody else sick. So we really need your help with that. Please be honest with us about all of that.
Right.
And make sure that we are well aware of any situation that you might be going on. And if you have questions,
Sure.
just call and ask. And
Absolutely.
we'll be glad to answer any questions.
And we can schedule for the future. So if you're on quarantine right now, but later on you want to get on this cleaning list, just call us after you're off of quarantine. Or if you're sick right now, maybe in a week from now you feel better and you've not had a fever or anything like that, call us and say, now I'm ready to get on that cleaning list.
Right.
So that's the best way to do it.
And Lisa, how are they going to find out when their cleaning date and time are going to be? How's that going to
Absolutely. So starting off with, our group is meeting here on Sunday. And so what they're doing is they're coming up with a schedule for the week. So what our team will be doing is giving you a call. You might expect that on Sunday afternoon. We're asking folks to call in by noon. So after that, our team's going to start preparing the schedule for the week, and they'll probably start calling you all Sunday afternoon. So don't be surprised if you see a call from River Landing. It'll be one of our housekeeping clean team members that calls you with the designated date and time for the week.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we're not going to be in a position to change a date or time for you.
Right.
It has to be kind of when we set it up to be, because we have a certain order that we're doing this in.
Right.
And so, bear with us as we kind of get our feet underneath of us as we do this. Remember, it's only 4 housekeepers. We're going to have 2 that are pretty much designated for outside and 2 for inside. And, if the list is shorter on one than the other, then we can bring one outside or bring one inside, depending on the case might be.
Yep,
but
absolutely.
This is a big deal. There aren't any other communities that I know of that are doing anything like this. So we're going to try this and see if it works. And
our team is excited.
yeah, I know.
They are so ready.
I know our housekeepers are really excited.
Yes,
They are.
yes.
So
They're ready to serve. So absolutely.
okay, so I think we got some more exciting news.
Whitney?
I'm excited.
Oh,
Hold on.
What number?
is it on?
6. Perfect.
I'm excited. All right, here I am. Can you hear me? Yes. We have some new box options available starting next week. So we want to share those with you today. Should we go down and show them?
Let's go on down.
So, we have our basics box that we've been offering that for a couple weeks. That one includes some meats in it and bread. But now we're going to be offering a fruit box, a vegetable box, and then a snack box. So let's see what's in this one. This is our fruit box.
Okay, so there's several oranges, apples, mangoes, avocados, limes.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Oh, this is your favorite, Tom. When you go to Disney, what do you bring back for us?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Blueberries.
Yeah.
Strawberries.
My favorite.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
A whole pineapple.
You know, you catch a cantaloupe, you cantaloupe, you know.
And then our little favorite kiwis.
Kiwis.
And Whitney, how much is this, all this fruit? It's got to be $50, $60.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If I went to the grocery store and purchased those individually,
Yes.
I would expect to spend a lot of money.
I know.
But guess how much it is?
How much is it?
$106.
$20.
What?
$20.
$20.
And you can use your dining dollars for
That's
this.
even better.
So $20 for all this fruit.
Does Joseph know that?
We're going to tell him later.
Okay, that's later. Okay, let's move on.
All right, now we've got a vegetable box. Let's see,
Okay.
this week's vegetable box had green beans,
Green beans.
little mini peppers,
Yes. Oh,
Some
cucumbers are wanting to get away here.
tomatoes, lettuce, carrots. Those look like the little mini snack carrots.
Yes.
Those are good. Zucchini,
Yes.
broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 3 big-sized potatoes here, and onion,
Oh,
corn, fresh corn,
fresh corn.
fresh corn,
So
and celery.
it blended right in.
It blended right in.
Celery and peanut butter.
That's right.
Mm.
That's a good snack.
Okay, now this box, don't even tell me it's 20.
Lisa,
No.
it's $20.
No.
Yeah.
And can I use my dining dollars?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can't believe
$20
this.
and you can use your dining dollars.
This is amazing.
Yes.
So how do I order this?
Okay, you're going to order this the same way that you order the basics box. You're going to shoot an email to me or give me a call, and I'm going to record what your choices are, and I'll always give you a confirmation. So if you call me, I'm going to call you back and let you know I'm ordering it for you, or I'm going to respond to your email. So that way you know that I received your message. So that's how you order it. And there's another box that's not here that we should mention.
What happened to the snack box?
This is a snack box.
Why is it in here?
I don't think we ordered a snack box, did we, Cindy? We didn't.
We didn't order it. Okay.
Are you implying that I ate the snack box?
I don't know.
I think that's exactly what she's implying.
I'm not sure. I know I didn't.
Well, I didn't eat the snack
Okay.
box.
It was probably Homer.
No, but the snack box that we have, we're going to give all this information to you through Care Merch and through your mailbox tonight. But I'll just tell you a few of the items in there. There's milk, eggs. We've got peanuts, pretzels, chickpeas, some chocolate,
It was a big
little
variety.
cheese mix, little snack mixes, juice is in there.
Yes.
And that box is a little bit more expensive. That one's $30, but it's got a lot of items in it. So in your mailbox, you'll see the flyer, and it's going to list all of the items. And just real quick, we probably want to mention that these items might vary from week to week. So they may be out of cantaloupe one week, and they'll throw in something instead of cantaloupe. So you are going to get a variety of fruits, but it may not be exactly this box.
Sure. And they might say 8 apples, but it really may be 6 that week. So
That's
it just
right.
depends on availability. And we're not going to know ahead of time, right?
No, we won't know ahead of time.
So you're buying a vegetable box and a fruit box, and it just may vary.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
But if you don't like something, you could share it.
You could share it.
As
Yeah.
long as you keep your social distance.
Social distance.
You can
You
just
have to throw
it.
to each other then.
You could throw it.
Oh,
And the other thing we'll mention is the basics box that we've been doing. We've been switching the meat, or not us, but the vendor has been switching based on availability. And next Wednesday for that box, we're going to have chicken breast and pork tenderloin. And that will be our last box of pork tenderloin. From that point forward, so the Friday box, we're going to have hamburger beef patties and chicken, and that's always going to be consistent. So we tried the pork tenderloin. The feedback we got, the pork tenderloin was good, but I think more people are interested in ordering the beef.
And making a burger.
Sure. Yep, throwing the burger. So so that's going to be consistent moving forward. Starting next Friday, it will always be chicken and beef.
Okay.
So look in your box tonight, not this box, but your mailbox, and you'll have a flyer describing all of the items in the boxes.
And Care Merge.
And Care Merge, yep. You can always refer to Care Merge for any of the items that are in your in-house mailbox.
Right.
There'll always be a copy there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Whitney.
Okay.
It was great.
Well, while I'm up here, can I add a few other things in?
Yes.
Okay. You know I've been helping with Instacart and pickups and groceries, so I have a few updates.
Okay.
This week, we have started to notice that Harris Teeter and Walmart have pickup times available. We haven't seen this in a while. I think when it got really busy, the times would fill up quickly. But right now, we are seeing pickup times available. So if you plan ahead, which is what I recommend, don't wait till you're out of something. Kind of plan ahead for it. Maybe the week before, you know that you're going to need a gallon of milk, or you're going to be out of your favorite Raisin Bran cereal. So if you're planning ahead, you can go ahead and go online, harristeeter.com or walmart.com. You can order your groceries from those stores and select a pickup time between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and let me know what it is. And I like to get your order confirmation from the store. So if you would forward that to me from your email, that way we have a confirmation. We'll go pick it up for you. We'll take that confirmation with us if there's any questions, and we'll have everything that you've ordered, and we shouldn't have any issues getting it. So that's my number one recommendation. Plan ahead, and you could order from Harris Teeter or from Walmart.
And you're looking at the local Harris Teeter.
Local, yes, stay local.
Not in Charlotte.
That's
or
right.
Not in Burlington.
Now, the neat thing about our location, there's a lot of local grocery stores. We'll pick up from either Harris Teeter and High Point. So there's one on Skeet Club right by that Oak Hollow Square near the Palladium. And then there's another Harris Teeter right down the road near East Chester and Main Street. So we'll pick up from both of those Harris Teeter locations. We'll also pick up from Lowe's Foods. There's one in Kernersville that's not far. We can be there within 10 minutes, so we like that one. There's a Lowe's Foods. And then Walmart. We've got High Point Walmart. You've also got a Kernersville, two options in Kernersville, the big super Walmart and a neighborhood market. And both of those do pickups. So we're happy to you order, and we'll go pick up the groceries from those.
Okay, great.
And then Instacart is your other option. We have had a lot of deliveries from Instacart, and mostly they've gone really well. The one thing I want folks to remember is that if the inventory is out in the stores, it's just the shopper can't get it if it's not there. And the other thing that I think is a little confusing, when you're shopping for your groceries through Instacart, just because it shows up online, like toilet paper, it doesn't necessarily mean it's in the store. So that's one thing to be aware of. Even if you put it in your cart, you may not always get it because it really depends on what's in the store. And if you're very specific about the brand and you don't want to have any kind of substitutions, you might be out of luck. Yeah, they might be out of the 18-ounce Kellogg's Corn Flakes, but they may have the Harris Teeter brand. So if you're picky about your brands, you may not find what you need. But that's something to be aware of. That inventory on the sheet is not, always in real time.
Right.
So, but Instacart is still going well. And my number one tip, if you're ordering from Instacart, please, on where it says special delivery instructions, just write your full name and your address. So if you live in Harbortown, you want to put HT and then your unit number, or same for Glen Eagles, or if you live on Geneva Terrace, just make sure you put that in the special delivery instructions.
That reminds me of something. Did we get an order maybe this week that we're not sure who they go to?
Well, we found an owner for that,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have had somebody pull up and say, this order is for James, and there's no last name. And we're like, we got a lot of James, we've got a lot of Jims.
Right.
And so it's hard to figure out who it's for. We also have, when Instacart comes, we get a first name, but they don't have the last name. And I think that's just how it comes over to the shopper in their system.
Sure.
So if you'll just write your first and last name and your address in the special delivery instructions, that'll help us.
That's great.
And we're learning as we go. This is all new to us, and we're figuring out ways to perfect it and make sure we get your groceries to you.
That's great.
So I think those are my only grocery shopping tips. And, of course, if you have any questions, just give Jill or I a call. Jill has been wonderful, and she's been helping me going and helping residents figure out Instacart or place orders for Harris Teeter. So if you see Jill around, give her a big thank you.
You all have been busy. So
we have been busy.
Taking this on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. That's how we've been getting our exercise.
That's right. And eating all the snacks. No.
I did not eat those
you
snacks.
Did not. Okay. No snacks.
All right. While you two are making your way back up on stage, I'm going to keep going because we got a lot more stuff to get through here today. The first one is for apartment residents. If you're not already aware, we do have masks for you up at the front desk that you're welcome to come pick up. For the folks that are outside of the main building, we will have masks for you starting next week that you'll be able to pick up from the clubhouse. But we've got, I believe, as many as 20 sewers who are sewing masks for us. And so it's very exciting that every day we get another new pile of masks that are coming in. And so they're really great masks. So we would encourage you to pick up your mask, and anytime that you're out and about, you might want to be wearing your mask. I know staff are doing that. We have made that a requirement here, but haven't made that a requirement for residents. But I would highly encourage you to be wearing masks, especially here in the apartment building. I really would encourage all of our apartment residents to be wearing masks if they're out and about.
And for outside residents, if you're coming to pick up your meals, that's just another barrier that you could have.
Absolutely.
So that's how an outside resident could use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, you were talking about how much trouble people are having still getting things like toilet paper. So we've kind of heard you about that. And, we've had this, we've had some supply of toilet paper at the front desk that if people get desperate, they can ask for a roll or two at the front desk, and we're giving it to them.
Right.
But I think we're working, Lisa, on a way to be able to sell toilet paper to residents.
We are.
Really having difficulty with
so look for this next week. Still working out the details, but we'd like to be able to offer the sale of some toilet paper, paper towels, and Kleenex.
Yes.
So we've been able to get several of those items. So that's our goal, is to offer that next week, and we may just add it to the grab-and-go selection. When you're calling in for dining options, we can add it to that sheet, and we can just charge your dining dollars for the items.
Now, the thing to remember is this is not Charmin.
It's not.
This is not your
Unfortunately,
name brand stuff. These are
it's
these
commercial.
Are commercial rolls of toilet paper, and the Kleenex and the paper towels are the same way.
Right.
So it's not what you typically might use. But something's better than nothing.
Absolutely.
The way I look at it. So.
And we'll take pictures of all the items so that way you see what you would be purchasing, and we'll have a limit on it, and just to make sure we can spread it around for everybody.
Yeah, and I think we said we were going to be able to let them use their dining dollars for purchasing that stuff
absolutely.
as well. And we're not going to sell you 6 rolls of toilet paper or 6 paper towels. We're going to have some sort of limit there.
Absolutely.
But it certainly to help you get through in a pinch, it'd be great to be able to have that.
Yep.
Lisa, I am really excited about the next one, and I think Whitney's going to talk about this.
Yes.
But this one made my day when I saw this one. So, Whitney, do you want to share about it?
Sure, I would love to. We've gotten several requests for this, so we are going to start having you're going to be able to purchase items from the ABC store. So if you have a certain brand that you...
Now, this is alcohol. This is not ABC'd. This is ABC.
ABC.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So if you like to have a drink in the afternoon and you're running low on supply, we can go to the ABC store and pick up these items. So what you'll do is let me know what you want. You can do that by email or by phone. And you are going to order on Monday by 11 o'clock, and we're going to deliver it on Tuesday. And so you'll be charged through your resident account on that monthly statement that you get.
Yes,
not dining dollars.
I was just going
to say, dining dollars.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's great.
Yep, and there's information about that will go out today or this weekend, so you'll see that there.
Now, how are we going to make sure that, Whitney, you don't actually take some of the stuff when you go to the store?
Like the snacks?
Well,
I am not to blame for the snacks. Thank you very much.
Okay.
But I think the bottles are sealed, right? The bottles will be sealed, so when they're delivered,
If they're
there shouldn't
unsealed,
be anything missing.
no, there shouldn't be.
Yep.
Well, let's hope not. That's for sure. Lisa, the next item is also a positive thing for us for next week. We're bringing something back,
We
right?
are. We heard from several folks that they would love to have a laundering service or dry cleaning. So we have worked with Tinsley. That's been our vendor out here for a couple of years now. And we've worked out a system that we feel comfortable with it. So what's going to happen is Monday through Friday, you call the front desk from 10 until 3, and you will be able to tell Dana at the desk or whoever's at the desk at the time that you have dry cleaning that you need to get sent out. We will send one of our delivery people, one of our staff members, to your home. This is if you're in an apartment or outside. We're doing pickups for everybody. We're going to come to your home with a designated bag. We're going to take an inventory of what you're sending out. We'll take it back to the desk, and then we will get it to Tinsley. Tinsley, we have worked out where they'll come to the clubhouse just like other deliveries, and we'll manage it that way. So we think we got this one. And just like before, if you ever use Tinsley, they do the laundering service. So that's just if you want to have laundry done, dry cleaning. They clean rugs, they clean bedspreads, they do a little bit of everything. So they've been a great service to us, and they're happy to be able to serve us again.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were able to work that out. And this is just like the alcohol, the ABC items. We would put this on your monthly bill. So you'll see a charge on your next month's bill related to any dry cleaning or laundering services.
That's right. And then I think the last item that we had.
Ooh, it's an exciting one.
It just keeps getting better, I think.
Yes, it does.
So we have figured out a way. I think you all may remember this. This has become kind of a really fun event. Is that we have done, last year we did 2 reverse raffles where folks came into the multipurpose room, and we had our chaplain come under different pseudonyms or
wasn't really our chaplain, was it?
And we were able to do these reverse raffles. Well, we have figured out a way to do the reverse raffle, and we're going to be able to do that on the in-house channel, just like what you all are watching now. We're going to be able to do it. We're going to actually do it on actual Cinco de Mayo, which will be on May 5th. And I know that we've got, in your boxes, you're going to have some information about that. We're going to start selling tickets. And we're going to just ask you to tune in at home. And I think we're going to send the what are we calling it? Is it a nacho box or something like that?
It is. Yes, Mexican appetizer. It'll be nacho platters of some type.
Nacho platters of some
we'll deliver
sort.
to everybody's home.
And we'll deliver them on that evening. It's a Tuesday evening, May 5th, and we'll deliver them before the actual reverse raffle starts. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited, and tickets are limited. There's 300 tickets, and last one we sold out in 2 days.
Yeah,
to our residents. So you want to go ahead and order your tickets quickly. The information will be in your box, and we have a new feature this year. It will be on CareMerge, and you will be able to order your tickets actually through CareMerge. There's an order form on there.
Okay, good.
I'm not sure what section it is under CareMerge, but probably under a form area. We'll direct you to that area through the announcement.
Yeah, and the prize is still going to be $3,000.
Yes, $3,000.
And so we'll do the same thing we've done before, which is it'll be a little different in that, when we get to the 5 finalists, we'll have to phone them all, which will be fun to be able to do.
Will.
And they'll have a chance to kind of talk together through phones that way. And the ticket's only going to be $25. So we just think it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to have that. And you still will get a chance to have the call in and get a second chance.
Right.
So if your number gets pulled and you're out, you would still have a chance to buy a raffle ticket. Jill, who does such a great job as the second chance lady, is going to be here that night, and she's going to, we'll probably pin on her a couple times during the night where she can be encouraging you to buy your second chance tickets. And so all the elements that we've had from before, I guess it might be hard to do the heads and tails game. We might not be able to do that.
Yeah, we probably won't be able to do that this time, but next time.
That one won't work, but maybe we can come up with another game in place of it. But
and best part, all the money we raise goes toward our meal packaging event.
That's right.
So that's great cause.
So that'll be fun. So again, in your boxes will be the information about that.
Yep.
So.
And check on CareMerge too. You can get your tickets ordered. Only 300.
Yeah.
Going to go quick.
They are going to go quick. Okay, I think that was all the announcements. Holy smokes.
Okay.
Wow.
It was a long one today.
It was. Good stuff, though. A lot of
Yes,
really good
yes.
stuff there. So did we have any questions?
We have a couple questions today. What if a resident continues to leave campus and disregard a quarantine order?
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
We haven't had it happen yet.
You know,
So,
Homer and I have been talking about that, and I don't think you want to go through any of that if you can help it. But, you know, trying to be serious for a moment, you know, every time a resident leaves here, whether they're under quarantine or not, and they're leaving here for reasons that they shouldn't be leaving here for, you're putting the community at risk. We all know that. I've preached that enough. I don't need to say that anymore. But, you know, if somebody is under quarantine here and leaves our campus, you know, we do have the right to be able to tell you you're not allowed back on campus. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to put us, please don't put us in a position where we have to decide how that's going to work. So right now, you know, I think talking with Homer the last several days, we have done really well. Residents that have left the campus have left because of medically necessary or pre-approved reasons. And so let's keep it that way. Hopefully this will never even come up at this point.
okay. Are you going to publish the names of residents that are on quarantine?
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
No.
That's a HIPAA violation,
Yeah,
a privacy violation.
Right.
I wouldn't want to do that.
But we all here, we have a team that we manage that part, so
That's right.
it is looked after. How do you enforce the quarantine for someone residing in the main building? For example, how do they get their meals, their mail? How do we help them with that?
Yeah, so I think, you know, anybody really that's under quarantine, we're delivering meals to their door, we're taking mail to the door, and we're not even going in their homes. You know, we're pretty much letting them know that it's out there by knocking on the door, and then the delivery person is leaving, so that we, again, as less possibility for cross-contamination as possible, if there is even cross-contamination. You know, that's another point maybe to make out. Just because somebody's on quarantine doesn't mean they have the coronavirus.
Good point.
So please understand that. It just means that we have asked them, for the safety of our community, to stay put for 14 days so that we can make sure there's nothing wrong with them. And that way, then we protect, again, our campus. And that's really the motivation behind all of this, is to protect our campus as much as possible.
Absolutely.
And so that's why with all the new residents moving in, you know, that we are quarantining them all for 14 days as they're moving in. And all of these residents moving in all know that. They all understand that. And they all appreciate that. I think you'll be happy to know that we're getting a lot of really good feedback from the residents that are moving in, saying they completely understand what we're doing and agree with it 100%. So I think this is really good.
Okay. We've had this one several times, so hopefully we can kind of clear this one up today. How do golfers avoid contact with hybrid residents now that hole number 8 will be opening?
Yeah, I think Scooter did a good job talking about this
yesterday.
He did too. You know, I think Scooter, I'm not going to repeat exactly how Scooter said it, but I thought he did a good job of it. You know, if you're a golfer, you're concentrating on playing golf. You're not out there socializing with people that might be walking around, you know, the golf course. And actually, that's the second part of this. You're not supposed to be on the golf course after 9 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
We should not be having anybody, quarantine or not, that should be walking on the golf course after 9 o'clock.
That's
so
right.
there shouldn't be any of these interactions, quite honestly. So I don't, you know, I understand the question, and I think it's a good question, but I don't think there should be any concern from that. If people are not walking on the golf course like as they're supposed to, then, you know, we shouldn't have an issue with that.
Absolutely. Yep. That was it for today, Tom, for the questions.
Good. So do we have birthdays for like today and this weekend?
Yes. Okay. So for today, happy birthday to Kay Willis.
Oh, happy birthday.
And then Saturday we have 2 birthdays, Fred Lipscomb and Charles Cook.
Oh, yeah.
And then Sunday we have 1 birthday, Betty Hayes. So happy birthday to you all.
Yeah, happy birthday to all of you. So Betty's is on Easter Sunday this year.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, do we have a trivia winner? I see Michelle sitting in here.
Yes,
Which makes me think we have a trivia winner.
Okay, so the question was, High Point was named for being the highest point on the North Carolina Railroad between 2 cities. What were the cities? And the answer is Charlotte and Goldsboro.
Ah.
And the winner is Barbara Lemieux.
Barbara?
Barbara. Hey, Barbara.
Congratulations, Barbara.
So there will be this wonderful box heading your way.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And we'll bring it this afternoon.
We will.
Awesome.
Yes.
We will. Perfect.
Okay, we will.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think we're down to our top 10, right? We do the top 10 on
top
Fridays.
10 on Fridays.
Top 10 Fridays. Okay, so you all ready for this? The top 10s today are the most useless inventions. Are you ready for this?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay. Number 10, solar power flashlight. That's an interesting. Yeah, I don't know about that one. So I guess that works if you have it out and then you use it later. I don't know.
I guess.
Number 9, a black highlighter pen.
Oh.
I'm not sure how that would work. It probably wouldn't work very well.
It wouldn't work well.
It's useless, right?
Right.
Let's see. Number 8, an inflatable anchor. I would think that would not work very well.
That would not. That's useless.
That would be useless. Number 6 is a waterproof sponge.
Ooh. That wouldn't work either.
I don't see how that would work. Number 5 is, this is number 6, would be fireproof matches. Fireproof matches.
No.
Yeah, these are bad. Number 5 is battery-powered battery charger.
Battery-powered.
No, I could see a use for that.
Can you?
Yes.
Well, how would you do that?
Well, you're using batteries while you're charging another set. So if you don't have an electrical outlet and you needed batteries, right?
I don't know about that.
I guess.
I guess you lost me on that logic, but
I
okay.
like that one.
Okay, as long as you like it, that's all that matters. Number 4, an inflatable dartboard.
Is there like a one use?
Unless the darts are like suction cups.
Well, they would have to be, right?
Right.
Whitney's thinking in very
I
out-of-the-box
like that
ways.
invention.
All right, let's see how you would handle this one. Number 3 is a silent alarm clock.
Maybe it vibrates and
Well, that's not silent,
shakes
though,
you.
is it?
Well,
Well,
could be.
Well,
Or maybe it pokes you
now,
silently.
number 2 is an interesting one, I think, for like our bridge players and poker players. Double-sided playing cards. I think that would be very helpful
That might
if you're
help.
playing cards.
Would be helpful for your opponent.
Well, yeah, not so much for you, right?
or your partner.
And the number 1 most useless invention is a Braille driver's manual.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't see how that would be helpful.
I don't
at
think
all.
that's good.
I really don't think that would be helpful at all. Well, before we sign off for the week, Lisa, we have some exciting shows coming up for next week, right?
We have a really full week next week.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so Monday, we have Ken, and we're going to do an Easter Monday
Ken.
program.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, we're going to show the Gong Show for those of you that maybe haven't seen that. That was part of our 15th anniversary celebration.
That was fun.
And it's a must-see. You need to be able to see that.
Yes.
Because like this week with the dating game, you need to see the show before some special guests are coming on.
Yes.
So Wednesday, special guests. And like I said, you need to see the Gong Show before that.
And we're not going to announce who the special
We're not.
guests
It's
are.
very special, but trust me, you do not want to miss this one.
Yeah, I think you don't want to miss this one.
Don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Thursday, we're going to have an educational piece on how to do Skype, FaceTime, Zoom. So that should be a great one as well. And then Friday, we're going to end with a construction update. So
Yeah,
we're going to have the Bloom team here give us an update.
Mark Ford and I think Ricky Touchstone are both going to be here, and they're going to do their typical update. And I was looking at the calendar. Friday would have been the normal day they would have done it anyway. So
That's
it
true.
works out really well to be able to have them come next Friday. So,
Yep.
Wow, that was like a long.
That was a long one. If we would have done this, we might have exhausted.
Well, I think we purposely decided not to
think
do
we
this one,
did.
right? So
Yep.
this time,
Yep.
but
I think I may have
Absolutely.
just forgotten to turn that.
I think we did. It's okay.
yeah, like we said, it's
Won't
probably
be
a
the
good
first
idea.
time.
Rookie mistake.
But just, I want to wish everybody, I think we all do, we hope you have not just a great weekend, a wonderful weekend. We also want you all to have a really happy Easter. let's not forget the reason for this season. And, we all need to be counting our blessings this weekend, to be quite honest with you. And, I know things are hard right now. I know people are getting antsy and itchy and wanting to do things, but, when you think about how it could be, how worse off this could be, we really do need to be thankful, I think. And this is a great time to be thankful this weekend. So I would encourage you all to do that. So, with that being said,
Okay.
we all hope you all have a great weekend. God bless. See you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.